Bawumia Bryan ACHEAMPONG, Kennedy Jimmy, they don't deserve to lead Ghana. None of them is intelligent enough to lead Ghana as a president of the republic. None of them is intelligent enough. Eko 8 months ni. None of them have been able to prove to Ghanaians say we are intelligent enough. We are smart enough to lead this nation. Inti from Bawumia, Kennedy Agyapong, Bryan ACHEAMPONG, whoever, Educhumo, all these people are so foolish to the point. The reason why person with the party in him. The reason to person with the party in him, some is a party for followers in Jimmy. Now, at the NAC, this bunch of piglets think say Ghana for Jimmy to such a amount to me. So right now they have started giving their inner monkey red. Kennedy Agyapong, Bryan ACHEAMPOng, and Bawumia. In fact, today is going to be about Bawumia and Bryan ACHEAMPOng. Kennedy there, he is in hibernation. Or no, but what is happening today, no, it represents the NPP as a political party. And what is NPP? NPP is tribalism. And you see, for a very long time, Yaka Semwe as a pathway is a party full of tribal bigots. Very indecent, slimy, disgusting political insects parading in Ghana as politicians. No. Now, for a long time, now you catch Ghana for say NPP as a political party, no, now, I'm running Ghana to say Agyapade. Dombo for ba, yesina aba edien, eye buzia for ba, ne se abadien, eye omoso maka. Inti dankwa buzia dombo, inti ayete se eye busia, we tinaso kakra, na we abe tinaso kakra, na we abe tinaso kakra. And the idea ni nyina say we be di kakra, na we abe di kakra, na we abe di kakra. But from 1992, when it comes to tribal politics, it has been one of the silent killers in our politics. And we know, say, NPP as a political party has always been a tribal party. A Kamfor party. In fact, at a point, they were bold to say it on radio. They didn't care. Now, I bet there is something now, it is getting to that point where they themselves, they are beginning to tell us their story. They are beginning to tell us their story because they are in a position whereby they don't know themselves anymore. They now are telling us who they are. Because for some time now, so now, Ghana politics, the bang and the realizes say tribalism it take over our politics. It was when Mahamudu Bawumia was introduced into Ghana politics. The moment Bawumia was introduced into Ghana politics, that was when tribalism in our politics, using religion to campaign, that was when it took over our politics as a nation. Those who started destroying Ghana's politics using tribalism and religion, it is the introduction of Mahamudu Bawumia in the NPP. And the NPP being already a tribal party, they were waiting for somebody to ignite that monkey in them. It has always been there. That tribalism in the NPP, awo wache, but na omono kuta petro no mu pe obi obeso jani keke na atija. And they waited and waited and waited until Mahamudu Bawumia took charge or came into the limelight when it came to NPP leadership. That is when tribal politics became something that the NPP rallied around. Almost some tribal politics, religious politics. That is when they started worshipping that. Now, you see Bryan ACHEAMPOng akoka asembi. Emma Mahamudu Bawumia are responded to Bryan ACHEAMPOng. Adenya Mahamudu Bawumia say Bryan ACHEAMPOng aka asembi a sa asem no wan kan ye etia no. Now, Bryan ACHEAMPOng so ababontina bekasa. Let's listen to asema Bryan ACHEAMPOng kan ya. Akofan sem we nyina ba na menkyerɛw the root cause of what we are seeing the NPP today, and that is what the NPP represents. A tribal party, a party that does not campaign, a party that wasn't built out of truth, a party built out of tribalism. Now, they are doing it to themselves. Now, it has gone to that point that they are murdering each other because of the tribal tendencies in them. So this is not new. This is something that has been there. Mahamudu Bawumia, NPP, Kennedy Agyapong, Bryan ACHEAMPONG, every single member, Napomo, almost suppressing Ache. But they have gotten to that point whereby they're like, we can't keep it down there again. We need to bring it out. Now, Mumia Gotie Asama, Bryan ACHEAMPOng aka, Mahamudu Bawumia be responding. Why the NPP is a party? You should never be affiliated to such a despicable, monkey-like party. Omonya imagine say omo be shifty every tribalism ho at discussing Ghana's issues. Now this is Bryan ACHEAMPOng me go tie no.
Kusasi for any man pieces for omo problem. President Kufuano winning MPP vote wo kusasi. Winning MPP vote wo man President Kufuo winning MPP vote wo kusasi. Winning MPP vote wo man and this sense of quality and conform you know in 2024, apart from a corner, a free OT, equal upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's only and if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may not know anything, but we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have compiled on him, which we have solved in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And MPP will not be held ransom and stay in opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. Me, I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So by election, by election, you can't say that the papa. And you can't point out fast one. The coin. But by election, you would have been and we are a political party. Until say, you have got Kamalinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, that is what we want to do. Akunyano abeto holiday and only 187 183 or parliament. So when we to grow a woman or even 2028.
So this is Bryan ACHEAMPOng. Also person of the MPP enim. Bryan ACHEAMPOng before election 2024 Gina stage can say omo be di on baby wa be yi wuti say obe stop you from winning power. Omo no be di papa. Said to me, a friend to me, on Jemuda, because of his track record. And there or contested Bawumia, and or catcher MPP for say, or person kind of correct romo. J. Ekufo, a contested, or Kusasi, or Mamprusi, Tama, operate to me. Kufo winnie hands down. Nanado Danko Kufado Achidie, a contested ye, Oba Mamprusi, any Kusasi Fuma, Nanado Danko Kufado winnie ye. Or say Mahamudu Bawumia way. Mahamudu Bawumia we. Oya Mamprusi ni. Ye nyina enim Mahamudu Bawumia. Mamprusi oye. Ene saa ne Mamprusi oye eye wunta e dia ba eye srem. Eye boku area ho. Ose ye nyina eni tua. Bawumia cross oye Mamprusi ni no. E ka ho kura na oba srem no. E fa boku area ho di srem no. E ma NPP luzu abano dodo. Ose Bawumia ye di share omukon. Omu nyina nim se Bawumia de oyenti e se nipa bebre bufuo wo sirem. Iti ono de ohuni se Mahamudu Bawumia na omo pese omo de share party ne con by force no eya ade a eye den a so omo de Bawumia be flag bearer party no there's no way between power biam if you say Kofo any de Ekufuado e contest wo ho no na kusasi ni mamprusifo nipa te se omo ye nipa ne ya de enti na omo toma no etoma Kofo ne Ekufuado if you say na Kofo ne Ekufuado e ka nokre Bryan ACHEAMPONG say ende ye ko election a ye wie ya ukɔhwɛ results a free stream a Mahamudu Bawumia kro ya mampurusi ne ho hinti na srem obi ampanto aba ma Bawumia every say Bawumia editro every say Bawumia enka nokre ono no ya minister Bryan ACHEAMPONG na oya minister he was an integral member of Bawumia's campaign in 2024 Olidi Bawumia ede ne kwa akwetia Olidi Bawumia ede ne ko Olidi Bawumia ede ne ko srem he was leading Bawumia's campaign with money inti onim dia all catch the party for no o see sibia ya tam party no a yesa de ma nipa we ya ono ankasa ne krom eye boko mampurusi ni kura no wentumi anwini na de inti na party ni nipa bi pese omo ye chenchene a mo tam party no e de ma Bawumia se ondi party nanim osaso se party ni mpanifo mu di party nanim se eye tamale eye by election abeda ho a e wo se party ni kopre a omo kase ma party ni kopre no o se nyansa nim omo agimi if the some penifo na omo take that decision no adentina party ni nyina wo ho na omo ntie party no the party ni pe if so ono Bryan ACHEAMPONG de okofom pa onim se na nka party ni pe so omo contest tamale onim se party ni pe se anka omo ko sirem even though omo ni seat or parliament no it is better for them to contest and lose for people to know say omo buy na for Bawumia ni team omo make that decision say enisa party no eko tamale eko contest no kwale kire say omo mu di party ni no mo agimi okanya be see say o see bibia be ye bia no NDC na kire ye kwan no obie na no ka kire ne party for o see party for party na yet no ade bia yesua bia ye papa bia yesua free NDC wo ade ntina ye ntumi nsua NDC ekwan pa no na de bia no ye pese ye de enchichemu ene ufri ha ufri he we free ha we free ha ye nim se Mahamudu Bawumia enye better candidate ni kuro mu kura wentuma wini ade ntina party no Air Force Bawumia edi esi eye Ghana force sa time okasa no na Bawumia ewo USA New York City na osa obi a we lose election with 2 million votes wasatwa plane tickets asaba America ba Bronx oni enum kankan fu abehia nipa dodo no mu hia ono dodo no omo home living omo tete nkofo basement omo tete abrofo toilet omo mu dodo no omo nko Manhattan krada omo ni broni aya omo adamfo omo gu Bronx inside ho omo se nkusie omo na okohia omo time Bryan ACHEAMPONG kasa no na Mahamudu Bawumia neni abre esa ACHEAMPONG the campaign. All catch the campaign, the team, the MP before say, wait, Jimmy. Wait on to me win elections. Wait, you're in an nam. Wait, a tribe into the buyer, tribe son apamono. Why should we take him back there? Into Osawie no, Bawumia Sawie no, or say, Bryan ACHEAMPONG can't crash the MPP for a one and a bufuye. Nibufuya no edena ono so kan ye efri America e ho no so omunye program na onkasa wase ene ye se ene ye program na kasa.
As we prepare to go into the primaries, I am very, very concerned and troubled that some of our presidential aspirants have embarked on a religious and tribal bigotry and propaganda against me in a desperate attempt to win votes. They totally ignore all the data and findings about why we lost the 2024 elections and want to mislead the delegates and the party with such propaganda. Then one such issue that has come up, and I think it's important for all of us to know, is the Mamprosi-Kusasi conflict. An aspirant has said that delegates should not vote for me because I am a Mamprosi man, and that we will lose votes in the Kusasi areas and other areas. This is very unfortunate and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of the situation on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1965, there have been 11 elections in Ghana. Since 1965. And the performance of the MPP in the our tradition, in the 6 Boku zone seats, there are 6 seats in the Boku zone. If you look at it, the performance is as follows. In 1965, our tradition had 0 seats. At that time, I was only 2 years old. I had nothing to do with it. In 1969, we had 2 seats. In 1979, under the Tosu's leadership, we had 0 seats. In 1996, we had 0 seats in that area. In 2000, we had 1 seat. In 2004, under President Ford, we had 0 seats. 2008, we had 1 seat. 2012, under President Akufo-Addo, we had 0 seats. 2016, we had 2 seats. 2020, we had 1 seat. And 2024, we went back to 0 seats. What all the data is saying is that out of the 6 seats in the MPP, out of the 6 seats, the 11 elections, MPP has 0 in 6 of the 11 elections. So this is not an area that is a stronghold of the MPP. In fact, it took the whole Boku zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't lose, it is not the Boku election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that the data shows that the Boku factor was not a factor in the outcome of the
this guy is the most disingenuous person on earth. Bawumia is just disingenuous. He's a liar. And you see, he can play around words. Now, the question I want to ask you is, say Bryan ACHEAMPONG at the Mamprosi and Kusasi Asamne Kawa, are you not a Mamprosi? Or today you are denying that you are not Mamprosi? From time Bawumia Akufo-Addo bedi Ghana so, and or the head of Ghana Police Council, did you ever hear Mahmoud Bawumia speak on the Mamprosi Kusasi fight before? Even in 2024, when it was tensed, when people were being killed, Bawumia was the head of the Ghana Police Council. Nobody had a word. You can go back into history and check. 2022, 2023, 2024. Every time people were killed at Mamprosi or Kusasi areas, especially in the Kusasi areas, in Boko, Mahmoud Bawumia moved away from that conversation. That time, a lot of Kusasis were being murdered. Ghanaians were expecting a vice president who is from that region, that neighborhood, to just make a statement. Mahmoud Bawumia pretended to say, Mamprosi Kusasi Fontokwano on Tiye. He never made a public statement on how in Tokwani Yebikano. That time, now you Kusasi for to say in Kuko. He was the vice president. He was the head of the police council. He was supposed to speak. He was supposed to speak. But Mahmoud Bawumia as the vice president of Free Boko, because he had taken a stand. One can be here and your boni patu. Even election time, all presidential candidates were speaking on the Boko issue. Mahmoud Bawumia was quiet. Why? Because maybe the fight was going on the side that he was. Maybe. So why do you think, say, and the Bryan ACHEAMPONG rezi Mamprosi Kusasi Asamawaba, wama 24 hours indi, oba weka Mamprosi Kusasi wasem. all that the MPP for Ebusa want to say. So we say Kofo any Kufuado cry from 1965 Ebesin there Omonya Sita. You are somebody from that region. Why couldn't you win the region? That is the argument from Bryan ACHEAMPONG. MPP for. Nana dan Kufuado onye bokuni onye kusa onye kusasi onye mampurusini. You are different from Ekufuado. You are different from Kofo. You are from there. It's like telling me Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo did not win any seat from his home region or his own place where he was once a member of parliament. You can't tell me that. Niantiana and Senna Moka say Mahama, ni seat no, you say ni krobo to be. Didn't you people make those noise? So why are you today trying to make it look like say the reason why MPP for do want to say what the economy, it was because you started tribal politics. Now let's go back into history. Now you Mahamudu Bawumia way, how disingenuous. He's a liar. And he's a very smooth liar. He's a smooth liar because that is who he is. Now let's go back a little bit. Team, stay with me. Maybe Nipa or started tribal politics in Ghana. Maybe Nipa or started tribal politics, the religious politics. Sa enkwasiadiano Nipa or this started sa tribal bigotry, in our politics. It started when you Bawumia, you entered into our main politics. Now go back. This is Bawumia. Asama no kind of 2024.
Presidency no abano of new already 4 years now ago. Yamia Domeba 8 years. Kudu. Enyaza free Kudu. Yoba ko yebenya o mampeyi obedimia reche na asa maseyosa presidency no abano of new enyaza already 4 years.
This is what he is. This is what he was doing. That was his message. President in Imbra North, I was a ceremony in Ebedi. He was the one speaking. In our politics, ni enkasasa. Bawumia started here. Mi frisrem, mi enkremoni. Where the obedia or ya kani, where the or frisrem so onyan kremoni inti monfa mame. Tudua ya enkremofoni eguha monfa tu minimum because mi frisrem. Now frisrem. Now ko srem na went to mafa bibia ma yensama wonko srem ko eden. This is Mahamudu Bawumia 101 or you're dangerous. And the Bryan ACHEAMPONG it represents the party. It does not isolate Bryan ACHEAMPONG because Bryan ACHEAMPONG was leading Bawumia's campaign in 2024. They were sitting in rooms and drafting this kind of message for Bawumia to tell Ghanaians because that is what the party represents. It is their inner monkey that is today telling Ghana forces say it does not make Bryan ACHEAMPONG different from Agyapong or Agyapong being different from Bawumia. It is just that today they are forced to tell Ghana for say your party, this is what it represents. It is for a presidential candidate to be going out there telling Ghana for say media monfa to minimum na me free srem na me enkremoni. What is more bigotry than what we just heard? And so listen to Bawumia. This has been his message for years. On the day tribal bigotry by a politics.
Already been president before. He has been there before. I have not yet been president. But if he comes back, he can only be president for 4 years. By the grace of God, if I come, I can be president for 8 years. But what we know is that the presidency is coming to the north. One way or the other, a northerner is going to be president. But when it leaves the north, we don't know when it will come back. It will take a long time to go through other regions before it comes back to the north. So if it is coming to the north, do we want it for 8 years or for 4 years? Do we want 8 years or 4 years?
You know, I believe that if we get it for 8 years, and with the support of people like Agyapong, Clifford Bryma, Uncle Sally, Dr. Chansu, all your children who will come and support me in my government, Savannah will continue to grow and develop.
That was his message. The message, you don't know. I say President Nika Srim, because Srim for me in a call, say free Srim, Ember Beam, say free Srim. I didn't know say Sabbath Srim. Bawumia, in your own campaign, who got your Ghana for say, President Lydia, I was say Kasrim. So Anka Srim, ne free Srim, dia, and Yada Srim Beam. Now, they say free Srim. I didn't know say Sabbath Srim. This is Mahamudu Bawumia 101. This is MPP 101. This is Bryan ACHEAMPONG 101. Now 2024, Yehu Kennedy Agyapong was stage also supported Bawumia's agenda. Yehu Bryan ACHEAMPONG also supported Kennedy Agyapong's agenda. Sanko 4-way and then Bawumia etnasi. Ekache Bawumia said, this is the message we need to rally around. And Omangasa Eko Omohua, Omoka, who they represent or what they represent, you should not be surprised because that is what the MPP as a political party represent. At a point, Mahamudu Bawumia could srim, Ekache srim for Malam Fonina, or Gada Omuina Kachom say, Me yes srimuni yan kremoni ntine ye mi se memra. Intimun tuma me kremoni. This is Bawumia.
Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit.
Bawumia Efre Imam Funyina Shia. Nana Yereto Samira Chadinino. Ekachre Ghana for say he has been selected by the NPP partly because of Yenkrimoni. And the Bawumia came said obi ye tribal politics. When a tribal politician by Bawumia Mahamudu Ofre Imam Funyina kugu dem and Osha Jalabia ko kachiro say NPP for the reason to yi because of Yenkrimoni because we one of them into moment to me. It wasn't about Nyanse Wonitrimo. It wasn't about how he can guide this nation. It wasn't about he being a father for all and respecting everybody's background. It was because he's a Muslim. I say MPP yimi because me yenkrimoniti monfa to me mame. Yaka tribal, yaka bigotry, tribal politics. Bawumia started in Ghana and started in 2014. Ayadia why yes sir. And it has always been about tribal freedom. It has always been about baby onyini. So policies any nyansankasa also catch the Ghana for onibi. Now, do not think say Mahamudu Bawumia samna all kano a represented Bawumia kwao. No. Remember, all kasana say I have been selected. Who selected Bawumia? It was the NPP. When I'm gonna call Congress, call delegates here Bawumia is the whole NPP. Not Bryan ACHEAMPONG. No, he knew it. No, he knew it. All the MPP big shots, they knew, say, we are selecting Bawumia because of Yenkrimoni. We are not selecting Bawumia because of Nyansa. Because they know, say, Nyansa Nkasa de Onibi or your true for. But let us put him out there because of Yenkrimoni. Nende, Omo select on a catcher will say, yes, small se kofie, nekofe goodie bra. Now, ba, now the crab, now the buyer, identity and small mouse uncle beam. Or say, we do at them. Nasani panosano kahunyo you. Bryan ACHEAMPONG say, yes, small se ko sirem, ko ukrom, kofa gold bra, kofa ma me chensen bra, every so na onimu kwan no. Wona group ekuro ma, oni baby a people wo, wona oni baby a nsuo da, wona oni baby a scorpions wo, wona oni how to maneuver to get to that o ma me chensen no. Eno ne pese edidim kofa bra. Okọ ba ya uguta kuraba. Na ye catch you say smile no mfa so amba so a o say adentina ye ka se mfa so amba so ye se kofa ma me chense bra na endi edien to za afi o ma ukọ ma me kuro ma ukofa akuraba na o de kuraba bedu omo select no catch you say ayankwase adwuma na enyi se eto so a ubu ofu dia osoma no agimi na wo so a yesoma no wagimi, and this is where the MPP is. This is what we have been talking to you people about, a very scary political party. Adia Omba be catch us, oh, se si ade po bi ofri ha ne antikro no catch say MPP for letter dem Bawumia say you select too because we are tribal. O catch and for so in Crimonia, you have no option than to also make somebody from the Ashanti region your running mate. You entiana party neutral letter Bawumia, so be Asantini as your running mate. Ne antikro ma na Bryan ACHEAMPONG kan ho or support ye, Agyapong kan ho or support ye, Bawumia any omo ma kenyina obi a support ye. Okọ Asantime no ko yi jimini ba ko yesi e friend na po. Ne onkofo bebre o party wo munimu nyansa omo ye bonofo omo ye awonafo omo ye mfantefo omo ye kowfo omo ye edien omo free brekum omo free doma. And so MPP for throw letter specifically catch Bawumia say bra ne be ya santini ba ko a wagimi na manenya running mate because party we no e ya santefo akamfo party. Then see at the end of the day Bawumia bypassed every intelligent person and okoyi napo. This is what we are talking about. That is what the party represents. In this end, Bryan ACHEAMPONG say, Bawumia, this is who you are. This is why we lost the election. It is nothing new. They are all the same. You people, this is what you are made out of. The NPP as a political party, and kwasiadi we no munim. And sadi we mani nyobia wanwa asma Bryan ACHEAMPONG kayano. Bryan ACHEAMPONG is not different from Bawumia. Bawumia is not different from Agyapong. Party no ne ba no ne bonyo no sani ya de chichire party no.